now Mike Dilger is often to be seen tagging wild birds for scientific research.
Yeah, well, today we have tagged him for the same reason.
50% of violent crime is linked to alcohol. According to recent figures, a third of police time is spent dealing with drink-related crimes. Police in Northamptonshire think this could be the key to bringing those figures down. This is a tag which will detect if and how much alcohol a person's been drinking. They've spent £25,000 to trial this technology over the next 6 months on people who drink too much and cause trouble. Dave Spencer is the Chief Inspector. Will the wearer of the tag have to stay sober?
That's what we'll be asking them to sign up for as the condition for getting the caution.
Will they be treated more leniently if they're wearing the tag?
They choose to wear the tag and they don't go to court. So in that way, I suppose you could say it's more lenient.
An offender will normally be asked to wear the tag 24 hours a day and stay sober for up to 4 weeks. I'm going to put the system to the test and wear a tag for the whole weekend while I have a few drinks. This is an entirely new experience for me and one I don't feel terribly comfortable with. Matthew Mitchell has brought the technology over from the US. So Matt, how does this tag bracelet work?
This is a breathalyzer for your ankle. The technology measures your sweat for the presence of alcohol once every half an hour. It then transmits that information into a base station. That information is then received by the police.
Is that showing when I'm drinking, how much I'm drinking?
All of the above, yes.
It'll be interesting to see how we get on.
Well, we'll be watching.
Matthew assures me that the tag is tamper-proof and he'll know exactly when I have a drink, if I try and obstruct a reading, or even if I accidentally spill alcohol on my leg. In the States, over 350,000 people have worn these alcohol detection tags for drink driving offences. Since using the system, reoffending rates have dropped by over 34%. I'll be documenting my experience with the tag on a home video camera. It was the end of a long day, and it's time for my first beer. I wonder how long it takes before that booze oozes out of my skin and the tag picks it up. It's going to be interesting. I finished the evening in front of the telly with a second beer and hope the police don't come knocking. Today I'm going to see if this technology really is tamper-proof and try and mask my drinking. As the tag detects alcohol through my sweat, let's spray some antiperspirant to stop any detection. My ankle should now be a sweat-free zone. How about a piece of kitchen towel to soak up any excess sweat? Time for a drink. Let's see if that works. My tag is linked to a mobile phone network, and twice a day it sends the information collected directly to the police. It's coming to the end of my weekend. Before I find out if the police have detected my drinking, I want to hear what the locals think of this new way of tackling alcohol-related crime. I'm wearing a tag on my ankle which I can't take off, which monitors every time I have a drink and how much I drink.
To me, it looks like you're on attack from prison or something, or just come out of prison.
I see violence quite a lot outside pubs. I don't think a tag like that is going to make any difference.
If you can be monitored remotely, perhaps they don't need so many policemen on their street on a Friday, Saturday night.
I would say anything that would reduce people's repeat offending because of alcohol and losing their awareness of what they're doing has got to be a good idea.
It's the moment of truth. Was I able to beat the tag?
We do have drinking detections. The first one started Friday night about 9:30.
Yes.
Low-level detection.
I did indeed have a couple of beers. Dave, what would that mean if you were to detect that?
We give you a warning for the Friday night.
How quickly would that happen after the event?
It needs to be a very quick reaction from us to your drinking episode.
Usually that would mean a visit from the police the following day. Matthew has also detected my 2 tamper attempts and a further 2 drinking activities. Astonishing. Drinking, Dave, and also tampering. A new level of seriousness.
I think we'd bring you back in and we'd charge you then with the offence that you've been originally arrested for. You'd have to go to the court and answer to the magistrate. How useful a tool in your armoury? I think if we can start challenging people's relationship with alcohol, how much they drink, and the behaviour that results, it'd be a real positive step forward. I have to say, it feels great to have that tag
finally removed. And whilst for me it was nothing more than an interesting experiment, alcohol-related crime is such a massive problem right across the country. It's going to be really interesting to see how Northamptonshire Police get on with this pilot over the next 6 months.
It will be very interesting.
It will.
It does seem like an odd concept to start with, but actually, you know, if it's brought crime down, alcohol-related crime by 36% in America, then why not give it a go?
Must be very sensitive.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.